I'll start off first, I guess, just because I was the first coming into this project. And I think what's interesting about it is even though it is a sequel, it's almost like an anthology because it feels along the lines of the first film because Mac and Kelly are there, but it really is its own kind of standalone project because, they kind of went through a more societally relevant driven kind of film in the sense that they decided to tackle a lot of gigantic issues that all of us young women are dealing with right now, and they decided to do it in terms of levity, and they decided to not beat us over the head with some educational movie about it, but to make it fun and exciting, which I think was interesting for all of us to come into, which made it not feel like a sequel in a sense, but more like something that was more individualized.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was incredible to come in as far as everyone was so welcoming, ridiculously warm and kind and generous with their time. And I'm very new to all of this. This is my first movie in theater, so for me, thank you. So for me, these girls and also all the returning cast and Nick were so kind to me as far as helping me out when I was confused or all of that stuff and just being a very warm group of people. And it totally feels like its own movie. I think you could see this movie without having seen Neighbors 1 and enjoy it just as much and not be confused at all because we're all completely new, not only to the story, but to the setting. So we give you a lot of intro as far as that goes.
Hey.
Hi.
Doing a sequel is can be really scary, I think, depending on like if you trust the names that you're in, but I trust Nick Stoller and I trust Seth and I trust their choices and the actors that I'm working with. So it was really exciting to kind of jump into something that, it does feel like its own separate movie. And like Beanie said, you don't have to see the first one to really know what's going on here. And it's also cool to be able to give something to everybody that is relatable and starts a political conversation without shoving anything down their throat. The whole movie starts a conversation, an open conversation. Oh,
Nick.
Nick Stoller.
That's like every day on set. You can hear him from.
Yeah, it starts an open conversation, and I think that we need that right now is to be able to have an opinion and have a conversation about something. We're always ready to jump down each other's throats.
PSA about making parties better in college. Don't feel peer pressure to drink a ton of alcohol. It's like a big issue, I guess, with like a teenager in general.
Yeah. Binge drinking is just
I always tell my sister not to just smoke.
It's okay.
You can't just jump in the circle. You have no idea.
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to hang back. It's okay to be that person fake texting in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
We all can do that.
I did go to college, and I think that it can be really scary. And I think that's my favorite thing about our part of the movie is it shows the genuine fear that the first couple weeks of college come with. And I love that you see us be really scared, and then you see our friendship grow throughout the movie, and that's exactly how making friends at college works. But I think, just hold on to your drink. If you're drinking,
Don't put your drink down.
hold on to that drink and just clutch it real tight. You put it down, pick up a new cup for your own drink, and that's about
so
it.
dark.
It's so true.
Hey, my character has a moment where she doesn't take that advice. So,
And then you start making out with like Baron
then I started making out with Ike Barinholtz. So.
That's how it works.
I mean, it's obviously very exciting, like you said, to collaborate with someone that, I mean, he has such a platform, and as a director, he has so much power to make any movie that he wants, being Nicholas Stoller. And the fact that he took that opportunity to do something for women, I mean,
He so
does that?
Yeah, he is so pro-fem. Like him and his wife
And his daughters,
yeah.
He's one of the most like emotionally in touch man, to be honest.
And he trusted us. He trusted us when we would come to him and be like, "This isn't how girls talk. This isn't how we get to know each other." Because there was that conversation of like, we don't talk about that stuff. You know, like when we're having the conversation about having sex for the first time, like the funny questions that you ask a girl, like, well, does your mom know? Did you tell your mom? Like those little moments that are really important. He trusted us that those actually happened. Yeah.
Well, I don't really know if I'm a good or a bad neighbor because I call the cops on everyone. And no one ever expects this about me, but just yesterday, there were a bunch of hooligans on the empty lot next to my house.
Sorry, how old are you, Chloe?
It was 6:30 p.m. and they were doing all kinds of things, smoking ganja. And I called the cops. They were the worst ever. I'm really bad, but I'm such like a I'm a citizen, you know?
Okay.
I'm like,
You're doing your duty.
Just don't park your car in front of my house because I'm gonna get towed. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm crotchety or I'm good, but that's just my story.
How about you guys?
Yeah, I had a really weird story where I just told this story in another day. I was at J. Crew. It's going somewhere. And I was with my friend Ben, and he was in the stall, the changing room next to me, and we were changing, and I was like, the pants work, the dress doesn't work, and he's calling to me about what's his clothes, whatever. And all of a sudden I hear this deep male voice that's not my friend Ben go, 123 ABC Street. I'm not going to give my real address, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, what? Just like someone calling out your address over a dressing room stall. I was so freaked out, and I'm like, mid-changing, and I'm like, what? And he peeks out, and he's like, it's me, Mr. Putnam, your next door neighbor. And I was like, that was a weird move, dude. Like, that was a really weird move.
It was really
Not a
curvy.
move. Yeah, he's nice. It was just like a random thing for him to do.
You guys shop at the same stores.
Yeah.
Restraining order.
No, he's really nice. He actually rescued my dog once, but yeah.
So he's also
Probably kidnapped your dog.
No.
I found your dog.
I found your dog.
No.
Yeah.
I'll give him. The dog went running out the door. Saved him. Okay.
I don't really have no neighbor. I have no interesting stories. My neighbor right now is hot. You guys later. I'll tweet about it if something happens.
Facebook Live.
So you're his curvy neighbor?
She might
I'm
or
not
might not.
curvy, but I definitely pay attention to the women that come in and out. You know? Yeah.
You're like Samantha Jones.
Yeah, he did a girl with braids, so I got braids one time.
It did nothing.
Spencer's not interested.
We were talking about this recently because we are all old enough to remember when Facebook started and more when Twitter started and like Instagram and like when apps became a thing and like when the first iPhone came out. Like we kind of saw that happen, but then when we try to talk to even kids that are like 12 or 13, they are so more apt in terms of social media and electronics and stuff. There's much more of a disconnect. It's very strange, yeah. For us, I mean, I feel like we're slightly in touch with.
I remember we were.
Before.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine.
Sorry, I love you. I'm so sorry. I remember when we first got to Atlanta, we were doing rehearsals and we were doing a pass through of the script, and I remember Nick's eyes lit up and he was like, "There are no phones written into this movie," and that's insane. I mean, every college kid you know is on their phone. That's how they socialize. That's how you know about plans. That's how you all extracurriculars, etc. So I remember the moment that he was like, "We need to put phones into the movie," and then there ended up being a great scene where with Zach, where really Capanu has a moment with Teddy around phones, and I think it was definitely important that it's in there because it's true to what's going on right now, and our movie's very of the time. So
I don't know. There's pros and cons to us being able to be so connected. Obviously, it's amazing when you say you move away from your family and you can update what everyone's doing, but then there's also not always the safest, and it kind of stumps like conversation. Like I don't need to ask Chloe how she is or what she's been doing. Like I know what you've been doing exactly. Like I can look at your Snapchat and I can tell you.
You know all these miscellaneous things.
Right. I meet her friends and we think that we've met each other.
Yeah.
We see each other online.
I know you.
So,
Oh no.
That's great joke.
it can help friendships and conversation, or it can hurt them.
It also makes our attention spans really short for us.
Yeah.
And unless the conversation is incredibly enthralling, you kind of find yourself being like,
Yeah.
it makes you really shut off very quickly, which
Yeah.
is strange.
Yeah. first of all, I feel like he's very much like, I feel like our relationship with him
He's like
in
Teddy,
life
yeah.
is what it is in the movie in terms of like, hey guys, what are you doing? Oh, you're hanging out in the trailer. Can I come too? Is it a girl thing? Like, can I be there? It's like, of course. Trying to like get in the conversation. He is very earnest.
Yeah, we appreciate that you asked us about his personality before you asked us about his body. 'Cause-
Yeah.
No, well, honestly,
real issue
we've
with it
gotten
yesterday.
so many questions like, how do you stop yourself from licking him? And I'm like, he's my coworker.
Like, he's like, you're a woman. You cannot
Yeah.
not have a man in front of you.
Yeah.
And not swoon
It's
completely.
insane, and so I think he is just as earnest and kind and warm as Teddy is, and he's just like a really great dude, and I think we all really respect him a lot.
And his body's nice.
And he looks really good.
And he looks really good.
And
in the
he's
picture.
passionate about it.
Okay.
A lot of dedication.
How that one, they made it in the movie.
Wait.
We were aware of that. You hope that
Wait.
maybe raises some awareness out there.
Did you know that?
What?
About the
Wait,
joke?
did he know that when?
When we made that joke in the
Yeah.
movie? You knew that?
Yeah.
Did you know that? I
No.
thought it was a good joke.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know.
Oh my
any of
god.
that.
Cluing in.
No, it's so intense.
I did not know that was law.
These laws are insane.
They're so antiquated.
They're so stupid.
Oh, wow.
That really just like.
Yeah.
Wow, just
I
unprocessing.
went to college and only a few fraternities had houses, and our one sorority didn't have a house. But it's just insanity. I was vaguely aware of it. I don't know if I realized to that extent. But it's so stupid, and I hope our movie helps in some way. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it seems unrealistic. It's so antiquated at this point in time. Then again, there's a lot of things in the collegiate system that are incredibly antiquated and, have not changed. There's a lot of sexism and a lot of issues for women in the college educational system.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
What a